Hello everyone, this is Jay from Bro Gaming TCG, and today we are back with another Elder Scrolls Legends ranked gameplay. Now, I actually haven't played any ranked since the last video that I did, so we are still ranked 10 here. Now, the next video I want to be at least ranked 9 before I make that video, so not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, Monday, you guys will see a new video on me being a higher rank. Anyways, I actually start out with a decent hand here. I start out with Afflicted Aliot, Gatekeeper, and Crushing Blow. I'm not a big fan of starting out with Crushing Blow just because I don't really use it till more of the end game, but it's always a decent card to start out with just in case I get in a little bit of trouble that I can't get past a guard or something like that. Afflicted Aliot gets 2 damage off on both of us pretty quickly and gives me a strong advantage going into the next turn, considering that he's going to be able to stick around unless he's got something in his hand that can take it out, like a Firebolt. And it's going to give me 3 damage on him. So I draw into actually 2 Fate Weavers, and a horrible thing to draw into because I cannot play them until mid-game. They're my mid-game, end-game cards, and I really don't use Fate Weaver too much in the deck. Honestly, it's there to just really get me out of some really sticky situations and turn the tide of the game, and I don't really have to do that often. So I go ahead, play Gatekeeper down, put the 5 on my Afflicted Aliot, and hit him for one of the rune breaks. He is going to sit here. He's going to take out my Gatekeeper right there. And his card's going to stick around because it's got Ward on it. I actually don't really care about his cards too much. Every single card that he plays really doesn't worry me too much, and he actually plays some really strange moves that I would call misplays. And to me, thinking like, why is he even doing this? You know, he could have made a much better move just by not doing that. And actually, here's one. He's going to play a Night to Remember, which this isn't so bad because he does Shackle. He does refresh his ward on his creature, so not exactly bad. And he does put it in the other lane so that I can't really attack it to remove it from the field. I am going to go ahead and get the draw off of Rapid Shot from it because it did go ahead and get the ward on it. But I'm just going to get another 5 damage off. He does draw into a Prophecy card, which is a little scary. I hate when people draw Prophecy cards because Prophecy is a very, very powerful keyword. He's actually going to get Mystic Dragon. He plays it in the other lane, which was once again strange to me, but I do the same stuff all the time. When I get Prophecy cards, I usually try to play away from my opponent's creatures so that they don't die, because I play an aggro type deck. Except I feel like he was playing some odd deck that I really can't pinpoint. He's definitely not playing a control deck, and he didn't play this deck like an aggro deck should play. So I honestly don't know what he was playing. I mean, mid-ranged maybe, but honestly I can't say for sure. He actually goes ahead and plays his card, and he takes my Afflicted Aliot down to a 1-1 for the turn, but it's going to refresh to 5-1 at the end of his turn. I'm going to Stone Throw here. I could have Stone Throwed his Mystic Dragon, but I felt like it wasn't really a threat, so I go ahead Stone Throw that, and go ahead and use my last Magicka Ring to get Shrieking Harpy down on the field just for some added damage next turn. I'm going to get 5 more, so that's 3 5s I've gotten down on him, and he is already down to a pretty low. He's got 2 rune breaks left, and I'm feeling pretty confident about it. Actually, right now in my hand, I have enough to kill him. Except he does use Firebolt to take out my Afflicted Aliot, which kind of throws my plans off. Because I had 13 damage in my hand perfectly with the 2 Crushing Blows, the Afflicted Aliot, and the Shrieking Harpy. I would have been able to... Actually, I would not have been able to take him out because I would have gotten 5 Magicka, and I needed 6 Magicka to play both Crushing Blows. So it really didn't matter that he took out my Afflicted Aliot. It just made the game a little bit longer. Which, honestly, this wasn't a super long game. But actually, it tended to be one of my longer matches. Usually my matches end around 5 minutes. So he's going to go ahead. He's going to just hit me for 2 this turn because I shackled his Mystic Dragon, so he's not going to be able to hit me for 4. He's still got 4 Magicka left, so he could play a card from his hand if he's got something decent to play. But he just kind of fiddles around for a minute, and then he goes ahead and plays this creature right here. Alright, I'm going to draw into a Rapid Shot, which isn't the best thing for me to draw into, but it is going to give me another draw. I'm going to draw Lurking Crocodile. I like that, so I'm going to go ahead and play it and go ahead and hit for 2 with Shrieking Harpy. This leaves me at a pretty good point because I now have enough damage if he doesn't destroy any of my creatures to knock him out next turn with using both Crushing Blows. He does have a strong attacking line, this turn with 6-7 damage, but he's actually not going to use it. He's actually going to misplay pretty hard here. And honestly, if he wouldn't have rune breaked me, which he will do soon, he probably maybe might have been able to do something next turn. But what he should have done is he should have taken out my Shrieking Harpy to secure that he would have survived another turn, and then attacked with all three of his creatures to put me down. Except he's going to use Dark Rebirth to rebirth his Mystic Dragon and power up his creature that he just played last turn. And he's only going to hit me for 2. I'm going to get a Rune Break, and then a Prophecy, and I'm going to power up my Lurking Crocodile to a 5, which puts me in a pretty secure spot to take him out next turn. He's only going to get me down to 18, which I'm not exactly worried right now. He's down at 11, and I'm at 18, so he's not too far off, but he's going to use another Dark Rebirth to rebirth his Mystic Dragon. And using Dark Rebirth, it basically plays the card again, so he really didn't have anything. I draw into Camelorn Hero, which basically just secured my win all around, but I'm going to use both my Crushing Hammers to max out my Magicka for the turn, and then I'm just going to go ahead and give him a good game and throw Lurking Crocodile into him for the win. So that's all I have for you guys today. Actually, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like on the video. I know a lot of you guys have been enjoying this series, and now that I've been playing ranked, it's been awesome. So thank you all for watching these videos. I really do like the support, and I do appreciate it. So the last thing I have to say is, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. It is very much appreciated. So anyways, guys, this has been Jay from Bro Gaming TCG. I want to remind you all to always keep on battling and pursue your dreams. Thanks for watching.